Hello and welcome back to Investor Info. Saving money as a college student is difficult as the average student budget is rather limited. Students have limited time to generate a big wage between lessons and assignments. As difficult as it may be, understanding how to manage and conserve money is an important skill for students to acquire. In today's video, we'll be showing you 5 different ways to invest $1,000 as a student. But as always, before we begin, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you'll get notified every time we upload a new video. You are not going to want to miss out. Now, let's get started. Number 1. The first way you can invest as a student would be through a high-yield savings account. To put it simply, a high-yield savings account is the grown-up version of the piggy bank you used to stash money in as a child. These accounts pay interest on deposits at rates significantly higher than those offered by standard savings or checking accounts, while still allowing you to make withdrawals at any time. They provide 3 essential benefits to students: higher yields, they're ideal for an emergency fund, and the ability to earn more with no added risk. A regular savings account's average interest return is merely 0.09%, which barely covers inflation. A high-yield savings account, on the other hand, can earn you up to 20 times that amount in interest. Since high-yield savings accounts compound interest daily, you receive money every day and don't need to start with much to realize favorable returns over time. As a result, it's a smart idea to put your money into a high-yield savings account. Unlike investing on the stock market, putting money in a high-yield savings account does not expose you to risk. Even when the stock market is functioning well, there is always the chance of a market downturn, which might threaten funds needed for tuition, books, or an unanticipated emergency. For example, if you have money set aside for next year's tuition, you'll most likely want it in a super safe account that won't move with the stock market. Of course, a high-yield savings account should only be a small component of your entire financial portfolio. Consider how you'll utilize the account to supplement your existing savings and investing plans, and then decide how much cash you believe is sensible to keep liquid in your specific position. Is the savings account, for example, intended to be used as an emergency fund? In that circumstance, financial experts usually advise keeping 3 to 6 months' worth of living costs on hand. Number 2. Next up on our list, certificates of deposit. Certificates of deposit, also known as CDs, are a good way to save and earn interest on money that you won't need in the near future. They are time deposit accounts that are available from traditional banks, credit unions, and internet financial organizations. A CD allows you to invest money for a certain period of time while receiving interest. They provide you a predetermined rate of interest in exchange for committing funds to the bank for a set period of time. These investments might be a smart location to put money that you won't need until a later date. The CD is purchased directly from the bank, and a $1,000 minimum deposit is normally required. It is valid for a set amount of time, which might range from 28 days to 10 years. Though it may be used to save, it is not the same as a savings or money market account. For example, with those accounts, you may normally withdraw up to 6 times each month if necessary. CD accounts, on the other hand, are presumptively based on the premise that you will not withdraw any funds until the CD matures. When it matures, you can withdraw the money you saved as well as the interest generated. However, it's crucial to know that if you don't specify that you wish to make a withdrawal, many banks will automatically roll your funds into a new CD at the end of the term. Another thing to consider is that an online bank is the greatest location to obtain a CD. For a variety of reasons, online banks have gained popularity in recent years. One of the primary reasons they've grown in popularity is because of their minimal fees and high interest rates. CDs, like savings and money market accounts, are among the safest locations to put your money. This is due to the fact that money stored in a CD is insured. Another benefit is that, as compared to savings or money market accounts, CDs may provide greater interest rates on deposits. This is because you commit to retain your money in the CD for a specified amount of time. The interest rate and APY you get are determined by the bank, the period of the CD, and the current interest rate environment. Number 3. Coming up third on our list is investing for retirement. The earlier you start investing for retirement, the better off you'll be. If you work while attending school and can pay your tuition in cash and still have money left over, you should think about putting money up for retirement. But before you do this, make sure you have a 3 to 6 month emergency fund set away and no credit card debt. After that, you can start saving in a Roth IRA or your 401k. A Roth IRA is another excellent method to begin investing for retirement. Contributions to Roth IRAs are made after tax money, so there will be no immediate tax savings, but withdrawals during retirement will be tax-free. By contributing while in college, you will avoid a greater tax burden later in life when your income will be taxed more heavily. A Roth IRA, like a standard IRA, allows your assets to multiply tax-free. The typical yearly return for a Roth IRA is between 7% and 10%. Contribute to it each year, and you'll reap the rewards over time. JP Morgan's self-directed investment is one of the greatest solutions for retirement investing. Its site is simple to use, especially for newcomers, and it charges no fees on stocks and ETFs. So, with $1,000, you can establish an excellent startup portfolio for cheap. Basically, compound interest is the most compelling argument to begin retirement planning early. If you're not familiar with that phrase, compound interest is the process through which an amount of money rises exponentially as interest accumulates over time. Assume you put $1,000 in a secure long-term bond that pays 3% interest every year. Your investment will rise by $30, or 3% of $1,000, at the conclusion of the first year. You now have $1,030 as a result. Number 4. Next, consider having a robo-advisor. A robo-advisor is a low-cost alternative to a financial manager. It might be beneficial if you're a rookie investor who's feeling overwhelmed by the dozens of investing possibilities available. Robo-advisors, often known as automated investing services, design and manage your investment portfolio using computer algorithms and smart software. Services range from automated rebalancing to tax optimization and need minimal to no human engagement, though several companies have human advisors on hand to answer inquiries. A robo-advisor constructs a portfolio for you automatically, purchasing funds depending on your time horizon and how aggressive you want to be with your investing. Beginning investors may get started with very little money. As little as $20 can get you started, and can increase money progressively without incurring any further transaction charges. Traditional portfolio management services sometimes have high minimum balance requirements. Robo-advisors generally have minimal or no minimum balance requirements. Because of this, as well as their inexpensive charges, robo-advisors allow you to start investing immediately, in many cases within minutes. Before placing your money in a low-cost investing portfolio, these AI-driven advisors ask a few basic questions to assess your investment goals and analyze the risks. They constantly adjust your portfolio based on their algorithms. Fees are paid as a proportion of your assets under the robo-advisor's care, as with many other financial advisors. For a $10,000 account balance, you may pay as little as $25 per year. The price is normally deducted from your account, prorated, and paid on a monthly or quarterly basis. With a robo-advisor, you won't normally have to pay any transaction fees. In a conventional brokerage account, you may be charged a fee to purchase or sell investments, both during portfolio rebalancing and when you deposit or withdraw funds. These fees are routinely waived by robo-advisors. With $1,000, you may invest directly with an advisor like Wealthfront or Betterment, gaining access to a few ETFs and a plethora of different stock market exposure. Now, most robo-advisors have a $500 minimum deposit, so you've already surpassed that amount. Number 5. And finally, consider starting a side hustle. One perk of starting a side hustle while a student is that it may grow and evolve into a full-time company once you graduate. According to a poll conducted by Student.com, today's students are taking advantage of the internet, with more than 1 in 8, or 14%, earning money from their social media feeds through advertisements or businesses paying them for sponsored posts, and 21% earning money through online gaming. More than 1/6 of university students, or 18%, receive money through Bitcoin investments, while 1/10 earns money from being paid to write for brands or corporations, which is 10%. Other money-generating side hustles include online product reviews, manufacturing or reusing items and reselling them, and online teaching. There are several options for generating additional money. Our ideas include, but are not limited to, teaching, managing social media for a local business, creating a YouTube channel and monetizing your videos, flipping furniture, and drop shipping. Having a side hustle allows students to earn money, well, on the side. Aside from the monetary reward, there are some major social and developmental benefits to pursuing a side business. It also teaches children valuable skills in money management, which is necessary for a successful life. And there you have it, folks. 5 easy and legitimate ways to invest $1,000 as a student. As always, before jumping into anything, do your research and make the most of your resources. Don't forget to let us know in the comment section down below which investment you are keen to try first. If you found this video helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this one. See you in the next video!